family and friends. Welcome back to Try Africa podcast, where we dive deep into the hearts of developing nations and their journey towards prosperity. I'm always your host, Mr. Zabulon Mugona, and it has been a long time, and we are back like we never left. And let's talk about a very simple thing. We want to try as much as possible to discuss about friendship, betrayal, and maybe connection that as youth from these countries, we call them third world countries, we behave. Let me start by redefining friendship. I think we lie a lot about ourselves. We try as much as possible to behave like we don't understand human beings. But it took me some time to redefine friendship. And I have realized friendship and what majority call it friendship is not friendship. To me, friendship is having a set of people who are close to you, you have a common enemy or a common objective. I think I will be at least away from majority of the people who believe friendship otherwise, because they have built this concept of friendship and loyalty, trust, and all. I don't think that is friendship. Friendship to me, I think, is having the right people who you are fighting a common enemy, or you are looking to straight a strategy that all includes you. For example, let's just make it simple. In the ordinary friendship that people call it friendship, it starts and sits under the basis of how good can you rub my back such that I can rub your back. That simply tells you when you stop helping me, then that friendship dies away. Even though friendships may one way or the other end, but I don't think it should be measured under the expenses of you touching my back, I touch your back. What if we take friendship to become like a mission, where you have friends who you are fighting a common enemy? You have friends that are building you from getting into strategies that are bettering your lives. Because if the opposite of friendship is mistrust, is disappointments, then it means the agenda of the people coming together must be broader than just the mutual talking here and there. You can have someone who you not even talk in 3 months, 4 months, but the friendship is still open. And the day you talk more objectively, with less disappointments, because what you're fighting is a level broader than the normal. So to me, if you view friendship from the point of let it be guided by an agenda, let it be guided to a direction that you think is so supreme, that way it creates more power than saying, if you scratch my back, I scratch your back. This concept about trust, loyalty, human beings are always evil. I'm sorry to say so. But because we believe that human beings are not evil, we think by building friendship on trust and love, obedience, they will let you down. And it becomes like the only source to break friendship. What if we all have common enemy and say we join hands, regardless of the situation we are in? We may not lack some issues, we may disagree in some issues, but the common enemy is above all of us. In that way, the friendship tries as much as possible to bring meaning. Now, let me take further from friendship and creating relationship. It's not only a matter of how good you can have a common enemy, but how does this combination of two individuals become a bond that at least create the next move to be a relationship. It's not a matter of just because we have a common enemy. No. How should we behave collectively in order to reach what we call a common enemy? So let's sit down a little bit and call us a small meeting and ask ourselves, the friends you have, are they friends? Are they relationships? Or is just a matter of mutual talks in, day out, chatting, celebrating, and everything? Does it include a more goal for it to be called a relationship or a friendship? Let's take a mission, a simple mission, that we are shooting this video in the January of this year, 2026. If we have to say we want to upgrade our friendship, that means we need to make sure that at the end of 2026, we will have at least a common agenda or enemy. Now, for us to build the relationship, it means that our system as friendship must support that common enemy or agenda at the end of 2026. So if you have to chill and call your friends, can you ask them, do they have a common enemy, or do you all have a common enemy? Or it is just a matter of we have been talking with so and so. I think we are far from acting, behaving like we used to be friends, or we are friends, if there is no intention in what you call a relationship or a friendship. Then there is no need of that person to be called a friend. Why don't you call back yourself and recollect yourself as youth, as a grown-up man or woman, and understand that this life, I need to have a meaning. If I need a meaning, then my colleague needs to have a meaning. And that meaning, when it comes and become a common, it becomes easy for the two people build that as a friendship. Guys, let's stop this shit of saying you need to get my trust, need to get your loyalty, I don't know, we need to be together, close to each other. This is nonsense. There is no meaning in that. I think it's high time. If you don't have a common enemy with you, a friend, you are faking what you're doing. You are just there trying to please him or her. That is your friend. He is not. Please upgrade what you call a friendship. Upgrade what you call a relationship. Because in the world we are moving in, it's only relationship that are built to mean well for you to build societies. Let me get your comment in the comment section, and at least take those opinions into another level. Sometimes what we view is right, or maybe I view it right. It may be also wrong, but at least your comment can try and build this topic to another level. Till next time, I'm out.